Melaye comes under fire after showing off Atiku'S country home in Dubai. Former Senator representing Kogi West, Melaye, has come under criticism over a recent post on social media. Nigerian News reports that Melaye took to his Instagram page on Saturday to share a photo of the PDP presidential candidate Atiku and some party chieftains. According to Dino, the picture was taken during their visit to the country home of Atiku in Dubai. He captioned the photo at Atiku'S country home in Dubai. However, this earned him much criticism online as Nigerians question if people from the Western world would also own a home in Nigeria. Well, at Ikefe wrote, this one has gone to dash our resources to Dubai for accommodating him all these years. At Okana_ambassador wrote, country home in Dubai, Dino, repent. How can you have a country home in someone's country? Some words can hit our system at this point. Control. Well, I mean, to say we're surprised is not it. And to be honest, I think Dino is sort of the best individual that the PDP can give in terms of just social engagement when it comes to the elections, to be honest. I mean, he is just the best individual to be the one to trigger conversations like this. So, when we see Melaye reaches controversial, his name just happens to always be in the mix. And it's not surprising, of course. Having a country home in another person's country, I mean, it's just embarrassing. It's already enough for you. And that's the thing. It's like, as an African, what does it mean to be rich? Like, because again, I think it goes to the mentality of how we also spend our money. I'm not saying the man cannot make investments outside the country. Or listen, again, obviously, we don't even trust that it's his own money. Of course, corruption is written all over it. But the fact is, you being a rich African individual, what does that mean to you? Because you also have you have people that are rich. You're not the only rich people. What they do is they invest in their countries to create generational wealth. Even if it's for themselves, somehow it will still affect the aggregate value in the country. You invest in your own lands. You invest in your own, real estate, your country. You're buying land and houses in your country, building houses. If building it in your country, you add to your country's value. But what do? You carry your currency that is weak, like fried plantain, and that is soaked in oil, and you go and you invest where? Dubai. I mean, of course, Dubai, I mean, money, Dubai, investment, Dubai. I'm not saying that he shouldn't go there, but it's like, what does it mean to be a rich African individual? Because the amount of money, I'm telling you, that house, sorry, but that house is costing billions. I don't care. And you don't invest it in your own country, even if it's for your own selfish gain, it will still affect the value of property in the country in total. And you would probably create jobs, even if it's corrupt. Yes, you'd probably have, hiring your own architects, hiring, obviously, labor, giving out contracts. Obviously, even if they did it to be obviously to their friends anyway, very gatekeeping. It's just very foolish. It's like we don't know what the essence of money is. Because if you understood that it's not necessarily the title you get with the money, but what you can do with the money, I don't think it's very, very bad. I think we need to change our mentality towards having money and just spending it, because now, not only can we question how you even got your wealth, we now look at how you're spending it, and you're like, and we have a right to question how he spends it, because, excuse me, the hell, you can't prove where it's coming from. If you're getting a country home in Dubai, Atiku'S hasn't mentioned he has a multi-million-dollar business. So, what do we know of this individual? Where is he getting the money from? And being in government for all these years, and of course, ambassador coming to talk about you. I mean, who are you fooling? So again, we talk about the individual, well, Atiku himself, and obviously him owning a home. But then, who is best to facilitate this conversation, to trigger this conversation? Of course, it is Dino Melaye. So when I hear that Dino Melaye is the spokesperson for PDP, I'm like, this one are on jokes. Because do they feel like he has more connection to the youth? I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to, trending and, doing the things to get the attention, he is the best person. But does he get the respect for that? I don't think so. When I see the likes of Dino and Reno floating around Atiku, I pray a simple prayer that God forbid PDP, especially Atiku, happening to Nigeria again. Truly, Atiku has nothing to offer. You know what Atiku? It's funny because there's this individual, this very smart individual. He's a lawyer, and his name has just skipped my mind right now. But when you talk about Atiku, obviously in Yoruba, Atiku means all of us, I guess, are dead. But when he says Atiku, he says Etiku. So, it's like, okay, fine, let's be mindful with our words. If you're trying to make sure that, Atiku is in office, then Etiku, excluding ourselves. Well, gangsters running the country with high level of criminality. It's not that, sorry. The level of criminality is poor. It's poor and embarrassing. And it shows how much they don't respect Nigerians, because even the effort to lie about the atrocities going on, you genuinely think that Nigerians have no brain, honestly. So these are gangsters, are thugs, uneducated, disrespectful, very intellectually challenged, do not know how to spend money because their mentality towards money is already bad anyway. They're enabling a society that just values riches and not the work, and are gatekeepers of wealth that is not theirs. When you say high level of criminality, that's not the right phrasing, because you're giving them too much credit. They know what they're doing. Yes, we can't say they don't know what they're doing, but the level at which they're doing it, well, high level of criminality doesn't necessarily mean they're doing it at an expert level. But really, when you say high level, it connotes that they're doing it well. They're really not. They're just running the country dry, and they know that this regime has rewarded impunity. So if anybody asks them if they will be asked in the first place, nothing will happen. Nothing will come out of it. So he's always in Dubai anytime he lost an election, and comes back home anytime election is there. That is how his life is. Well, the fact that he's doing that when he can go and live in Dubai, retire and all that, it shows how desperate he is. How much money do you want? You've already stolen. In fact, let's get another individual in there that would make you pay every penny you've stolen. Atiku will never become Nigeria president. See the house in Dubai. Do you know you're a big enemy of Nigeria? I don't think he's with Nigerians to... I don't think he was ever part of Nigeria to be against it. He's for himself. Put what you think about us in the comment section below. And do not forget to like and subscribe.